Religious leader Louis Farrakhan, who heads the Nation of Islam, an African-American organization. Farrakhan is notable for his leadership of the 1995 Million Man March in Washington, D.C. For the last 7 decades, Minister Louis Farrakhan and wife Mother Khadijah Farrakhan marriage has not only served as one of the longest-lasting relationships, but has also been one of the most successful marriages in the Black community. It has served as one of the best examples of Black love. They continue to celebrate their love with class and grace. In 1953, while attending Winston-Salem Teachers College in North Carolina, he got married to wife Khadijah Farrakhan and had 9 children together: Louis Jr., Mustapha, Donna, Abner, Joshua, Betsy Jean, Maria, Khalida, and Fatima. Sadly, Louis Jr., who suffered from a heart condition, passed away in 2018 at the age of 60. Louis Farrakhan was born Louis Eugene Walcott in 1933 in the Bronx, New York, to immigrant parents. His mother is from St. Kitts and Nevis and his father was Jamaican-born. The family moved to Boston in 1936. Louis began playing violin when he was 5 years old and toured with the Boston College Orchestra by the age of 12. He also won national competitions and performed on the Ted Mack Original Amateur Hour. Louis studied at Boston Latin School and the English High School, and he won a track scholarship to Winston-Salem Teachers College, but dropped out after his junior year to spend more time with his new wife and baby. In the 1950s, Louis began touring the United States as a singer, calling himself the Charmer and Calypso Gene, and recorded several calypso tracks. He first became aware of the Nation of Islam in 1955 through his friend Rodney Smith and was invited to the group Savior's Day address. In July of that year, Louis became a member of the Nation of Islam and he was called Louis X until he received his Islamic name, Farrakhan. The following summer, Louis gave up his lifelong passion after Muhammad made all of the group's musicians choose between Nation of Islam and music. Khadijah Farrakhan, born Betsy Ross, she is known as the First Lady of the Nation of Islam. Converted to Islam with her husband Louis Farrakhan in 1955. As minister, Farrakhan popularity grew. Her responsibilities expanded to fundraising, registration of new members, a free food distribution to homeless families, humanitarian aid for flood victims in the South, heading Nation of Islam delegation overseas at the opening of new mosque school. In 1997, she spoke at the Million Woman March. It was a historic grassroots protest held in Philadelphia, advocating for Black women in America. She also receive and host visiting First Ladies of African countries. At a Savior's Day Believers meeting, the minister described his wife Khadijah as his best friend, standing strong with her husband no matter how the enemy strikes. Behind every great man is a great woman, an example of that phrase. Louis Farrakhan has a net worth of $5 million. Farrakhan earned his net worth through his leadership and brief musical career. Louis Farrakhan owned one of the 5 homes designed by Egyptian architect M. Momen in Chicago's Woodlawn neighborhood. This mansion is said to have 21 rooms and is considered one of his significant assets and endorsements related to his religious beliefs. Throughout his long-standing affiliation with the Nation of Islam, he has held influential positions such as minister at the renowned Harlem Mosque. Farrakhan continues to be active in the Nation of Islam, but he has dramatically reduced his responsibilities due to health issues. The couple have over 36 grandchildren and 18 great-grandchildren.